Hey folks, Sebastian here, showmethat.com, coming at you. We're so excited today. We're about to release a new project. As you see, we got my man Glenn Gibson to come in and sit down and just open up and share a whole bunch of material. I mean, from backing up the preacher, shout music, talk music, all different songs, chord changes, substitutions, you name it, he dropped it. The reason why I'm on the screen right now, because I want to show you a little added thing that we added into this project, and we think it's really going to bless you and really enhance your whole learning experience. We implemented Meticulous. If you don't know what Meticulous is, it's the program you see all over the internet where you see the keyboards that light up. A lot of musicians, a lot of teachers are using it all over the place. But what he has is what he calls a LMS file. We put this whole DVD into an LMS file. So when you download the project, you get this file. Now, you must go to his website. That's gospelmusicians.com. Jamal Hartwell, he's been working on this for a long time. Me and him, we go back a long ways when this whole instructional DVD thing began. And he's been working and improving on this program. We've been talking back and forth down through the years of when you're going to get an organ interface. Well, he's finally done it. And in this new release of the program, you can bring up a full Hammond style organ, 2 manuals, the pedals, the whole 9. Okay, now let's take a look at this. When you get your project, you're going to have, it's going to be in a zip folder. You'll have the LMS file, you'll have the DVD, you'll also have 2 index sheets. One for the timestamps on the DVD, so you know where the songs start and begin, and then one for the LMS file. So now here, I'm going to click on the LMS file. It opens up the program. Now, what's going to happen is if you see this gray that's running across the screen at the bottom, it's actually loading the audio. The audio is loading from the actual DVD. And we want to show you a few more things in here. Now, as you know, the organ has an upper manual, lower manual, and pedals. That's MIDI channel 1, MIDI channel 2, and MIDI channel 3. Now, when you open up the program, here you have MIDI channel 1, 2, and 3. Now, it has what we call general MIDI sounds loaded into it. I just put the drawbar organ. You can put whatever you want. Or if you have plugins on your computer, it can actually tap into your plugins and play that. So say, for instance, if you have a Logic organ that sounds a little bit better. But this, because this is for instructional purpose, he didn't really put the most amazing sounds in there. So what you're going to do, you're going to mute these sounds. The little M means mute. They have to be read. This is what's going to be playing. This is the audio from the project. So now when we go and we play the project, here, this is what you'll get. Now, another great feature, and this is what makes this program worth its weight in gold. Back in the old days, they used to have these little tape recorders that would loop little points on the tape. So if you were trying to learn a lick, this has a loop feature. So it enables you to loop what's being played. So if you want to, and I always say this on DVDs, break things down in chunks. Don't sit there and try to learn the whole thing. Like start with your chorus, your verse, your beginning. So here you go. I punched in. I punched out. Okay, so I punched in and I punched out. So now what I'm going to do, I go up here and I open up this window here. So now you see two windows. This is the whole project in its entirety right here, and this is your loop. So you just double click that. And what this also allows you to do, you can slow it down. Now you're going to say, wow, that sounds crazy. Now, this is what you do. You mute the audio from the project because, of course, if you slow down real audio, it's going to start to degrade. Then you unmute these. These are the internal sounds. And then you hit play. So it allows you to slow it down as slow as you need to in your learning process. Now, once you go back to the normal speed, you will mute these again, and then you'll play the audio from the session. And now what you can also do, you might go somewhere else. You might hear another part of the song. Oh, my soul, but the up-tempo one. Bless okay. The Lord. Okay, so now when you go back to this window again, you have two of them there. So you can like go through a song and pick different parts that you want to loop and work on. You double click on that.
I already know. Already is because I already know. Already is because I already know.
I just picked a random spot.
I already know.
But
already is because I already know.
You get what I mean. So you can load these up with different loop points. You can name them if you want. Name them, oh, this is the chorus, this is the verse, this is the drive. It allows you to do that. This is the full project over here. So this is an amazing program. Like I said, it allows you to see everything. You can change the pitch, you can change the speed, but mostly, like I said, because it's a learning tool, sometimes you need to slow things down if someone plays something very fast. Also, what we included in this project, we got a good friend of mine, Sean Wilson from Sean Wilson Piano. If you've never heard of this guy, go on YouTube and type in Sean Wilson, S-E-A-N. This guy is amazing. He breaks down some of the most amazing musicians of our time, breaking down on a theory level what they're doing, how they're approaching. We got him to come on to the project and do a couple of breakdowns, a couple of mini lessons for you, and really give you a lot of insight on Glenn's approach on certain things. So this program, this whole DVD is just loaded. I guarantee you're going to enjoy this tremendously. If you don't learn anything, it's because you don't want to. Trust me, this boy, he unloaded. He didn't hold back. Whatever I asked him, he showed it. So I want you to get this program, get this project on Thursday. It's coming. Straight Church with Glenn Gibson. And that's what we wanted to do. A lot of musicians are losing that whole church vibe. So we wanted him to just play some churchy music. Straight Church, get it. Now, I want you to keep watching this because we're going to show you a few clips from the DVD. Remember, as we always say, if you really want to play, don't play around.
It really depends on like who's preaching, but that's usually I'm at my peak. And sometimes certain things that I do, I go to the 6. We serve.
Okay.
What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Mighty God we serve. I love the God I serve. I love the God I serve. All angels bow before him. Heaven and earth. What a mighty God. Fire we serve.
Now, I want you to play that song. Go ahead and play in context. Play
Okay.
the whole song because I want to feel that one. Now, what was that one?
So that was like a so it's like a G movement. So 6 of G, then the 5.
Woo!
So
That was sweet.
Yeah, so anybody would go. You could do that.
Yeah, that's
but
the
usually
normal way.
that's normal
We
way.
don't want the normal
We don't want
way.
the right. So so it's just that particular change should not be in a beat. So it would just be.
Stay there. Let's tap into some of your slick churchy moves. I
Okay.
know, like every musician, you got certain things
Yes.
that are your signature that you like to do.
Okay.
And you could demonstrate them in songs, whatever.
Okay.
But give us some of your different churchy moves, their signature Glenn Gibson.
Okay. Like right back to that. So that's one thing I do. So sometimes I'll go off the measure. So sometimes I'll just, all right. I'll go off. Sometimes like just, I get away from the timing of the song. I'm just having fun, man.
Yo, you
I
gonna
made mistakes, anything.
you gonna make me throw something at you, dog? Yo, you killing me. Oh my God.